Let's take it to the mat for week 7 of our YoPro Fitness Challenge. Today, our focus is going to be all about rotation of the spine, so twists and wringing out tension. All right, we are going to start today's practice in child's pose. So come on down to your mat. You can take your knees a little bit wider than your hips, your big toes are touching, and we're going to sink the butt back to the heels, reach the arms forward. And if you can, rest the head down on the floor. If that is a little further than you thought, you can always bring the elbows closer, stack the fists, and drop the head down there. We're going to begin, as always, with a breath practice, so feel free to close the eyes. And start to pay attention to the breath coming in and out of the nose. Feeling an expansiveness through the sides and the back of the body. Preparing your body for movement, for twists, to help aid with your digestion, help cleanse your system. And just take one more breath here. From here, we're going to thread our right hand underneath over towards the left. As you do, can you drop down onto your right shoulder and let the right side of the head also place down on the floor. Take a full breath in here. And then as you exhale, keep reaching that right hand across and maybe rotate your left shoulder a little higher. If you want to go a little further than this, feel free to stack your left hand on top of the right hand. As you inhale, you're going to sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling and then exhale, bring it back down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time. And lower. All right, let's bring both hands forward. We're going to get ready to thread our left hand underneath the right arm. Dropping down onto that left shoulder, left side of the head. Take a full breath there. Keep thinking of sinking your tailbones back. If you're wanting to go further than this, pressing the palms together. Inhale as you reach that right arm up. Exhale, lower. Big deep breath in. And out. Last time. And releasing back into your child's pose. Stretching out for one more full breath here. Feel the belly pressing in between the thighs. And then slowly bring the weight forward, straight into your tabletop. From here, we're going to move into a twist that opens up through our side body, so a bit of lateral flexion. Take your right toes back behind you, swing your left foot over towards the left, and then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. So we're facing the side of the mat. We're feeling a lift through the hips and through the rib cage. Once you're here, can you take that right arm overhead? And then I want you to bring your hand to the back of the head like you're laying on a lounge somewhere warm. You're going to lift your elbow up and I want you to take your elbow back behind you so you're trying to rotate your heart towards the ceiling. You'll feel that spiral through your spine here. You might get a nice deep stretch along the obliques. And we'll just take another full breath there. And let's land everything back down into center. Preparing for the other side, we'll take our left toes back. Sweep your right foot across to the right. Lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Lift as high as you can before you take the arm overhead. Once you're here, cup the back of the head and keep that elevation through your left rib cage, your hip, and then start to rotate your body open, spiraling your heart high. One more breath here. And then slowly coming back into tabletop. Spread the fingers, press down evenly through the palms. We're going to curl the toes up and into downward facing dog. You can start to pedal out your feet once you're here. Feel free to add a little bit of a spiral here, dropping one shoulder or underarm down. And just warming up the body in your downward facing dog. Finding some stillness here, you're going to bend your knees quite a bit. As you do, still allow the heels to aim towards the floor and keep lifting your tailbones up and back. Take a full breath here. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. This next rotation of the spine will be from our down dog position, and you're welcome to stay exactly as you are here, or if you would like to evolve this, follow me. We're going to lift up onto the right fingertips. Now, if you feel that's a little too heavy for you through that left hand, stay right here. If you'd like to go a little further, I want you to reach your right hand across towards the left side of the mat. If you want to go further than that, you can reach for the outer left leg, wherever you can reach. All right, once you've got a hold of the leg, option to stay and breathe, or you can rotate yourself under, peering under towards that left side and taking a full breath here. Let's release both hands down, come back to center. Feel free to add a little pedal there if you need. And we'll set up for the other side, feet hip width. Make sure that right hand is spread. You're going to take your left hand across, or lift up onto the fingertips and then across. And if you want to go further, reaching for somewhere on the outside of that right leg, rotating under, peering under towards that right side. Take a full breath here. And then slowly releasing it down. We're going to bring our hands to the back of the mat, so coming into a forward fold. Let's take the weight off the hands for a moment, maybe give them a shake, drop the head, grab the elbows into ragdoll, and we'll sway. And just start to notice how the lower back is feeling as you cascade your body down and forward. Make sure that you're feeling the belly expand on your inhale and fall on your exhale. And then let the hands just fall back down. We're moving back into downward facing dog. And I want you to lift up onto the balls of the feet once you arrive. We're going to bend the knees, crouch the hips back. And I want you to step your right foot forward in between the hands. So coming into a low lunge, we are going to keep that back knee nice and lifted. Take a moment to feel comfortable. Maybe the heart can shine forward. You're going to keep your left hand down, moving into a nice deep, simple twist here, lifting that right hand up towards the ceiling. And make sure that you're reaching back with that back heel. You're lifting tall through those right fingertips. You want to feel like your rib cage is spiraling around. And let's add one more full breath here. Expand the belly. Exhale. Land both hands and step it back into downward facing dog, preparing for your other side. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend, crouch your hips back, look forward. Left foot steps in between the hands and will sink down into the hips. The knee aligns above the ankle. When you're ready, pressing down into your right hand, and your left hand can lift all the way up. Start to feel the shoulders stacking. A twist through your middle. 2 breaths here. And landing all the way down. Stepping back into plank to make our way down onto the mat. Let's lower ourselves, knees or toes, through chaturanga. Inhale here. Exhale as you lower. And then just uncurl your toes. And I want you just to let yourself rest down, forehead on your hands for a moment here. Take a full breath in and out. One more. And we're moving into a twist and rotation in the back here from this position. So I want you to cactus your arms. You're welcome to rest your complete chest down. I'm just being conscious that I'm not muffling as I talk here, so I'm slightly elevated. And I want you to make sure that your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Okay, keep your right hand as it is, so 90-degree angle through the right elbow, fingertips pointing forward. Bring your left hand quite close to your chest here. Your head can be resting on the floor. You're going to peel and roll over onto your right side. Now this will feel different for everybody. But what you'll start to feel is quite a deep stretch through the front of the shoulder and the chest. Okay, if you'd like to go a little bit further than this, float your top leg off the bottom, and then I want you to step your foot back or land your toes down as best you can and rotate a little further into this open twist through the front of the body here. You will be getting quite a deep stretch through your back shoulder, so allow for a deep breath here. And then slowly coming back into center, and we'll just let that acclimatize back into a nice, easy space through the shoulders before changing sides. So hug that right hand close to you. Your left hand places down 90-degree angle through the elbow. When you're ready, you're rolling over onto that left side. Your head can be heavy. Perhaps it's here that you stay, that's fine. If you'd like to move a little further into this, lift the legs, step the toes back. Keep your knee lifting and keep rolling your body into that stretch along the front of the shoulder, rotation through the spine, opening up through the front body. And then arriving back into center. Let's bring both hands by the rib cage, look forward, pushing all the way up and back. And we're just going to take a seat as we face towards the top of your mat. I might turn side on so I can look at you all. We're moving into a few rotations in our seated position. So we're going to start by taking our left foot across and under towards the right side hip and our right foot over the top. All right. For a moment, I want you to grab a hold of that right knee and use it to elevate and lift your chest a little further forward. All right, once you're here, you're going to take your left hand and wrap it around that right leg, your right hand at the base of the spine. As you inhale, you're going to grow nice and tall. As you exhale, you're going to rotate. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. One more full breath there. As you exhale, you're going to rotate the body forward. Keep the legs as they are. You're going to take your left hand and grab the outer right foot. So picking it up off the floor, we're going to kick that right leg across towards the left. So you'll feel that leg twisting across the body. I want you to grow as high as you can off your sitting bones and then extend your right hand back. All right, so what we're trying to do is twist that leg further across as you rotate the upper chest back, reach back, and then we've got 2 breaths here, growing tall through the crown of the head, and then relaxing the shoulders down the back. 2 more. You can keep stretching that leg into the foot. What you'll be feeling here is your ITB. Ooh, getting a pinching stretch down the edge of the leg. And then slowly let that go. All right, just let yourself wiggle out of there. So feet can be hip width distance, just dropping your knees from side to side. And stay as you are. I'm just going to turn side on so that if you were a little unsure of any of that, you can see it from a different angle. So we're going to take that all to the other side. It will be your right foot that comes underneath. And it will be your left foot that comes over the top. All right, so all to the other side. You'll grab a hold of the knees to grow tall through the spine and then relax the shoulders down your back. Okay, from here it's the right arm that wraps and the left hand that moves behind. Inhale as you grow. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. You may be able to see as I breathe, I'm pressing my belly into my thighs. And twist. And slowly coming back into center. Keeping those sitting bones pressing down, it will be your right hand that reaches for the outside of your left foot. You'll be kicking your leg across towards the right, so it's diagonally across your body. When you're ready, lifting tall through the spine, we're going to reach back with that left arm. The gaze can also look back towards those fingers. Keep crossing the left foot across the body. 2 more breaths here. And then slowly let that go. We'll release back. Let the feet just drop from one side to the other. And then coming all the way down onto your mat for a few twists on your back. Okay, we're going to hug our right knee into the chest. You're welcome to float your left leg all the way down. Grabbing a hold of that right knee with your left hand, you're gently going to entice the leg and the hip off and across towards the left. Feel free to reach your arms straight back over towards the right and just take this knee as far across as you can keep your right shoulder down. Big deep breaths here. And one more. And slowly coming back into center, we'll change sides. Float the right leg down, hug the left knee in. Big breath in. Exhale, cross it over towards the right, expanding back with that left side. One more. And slowly back into center. Let's hug both knees in to the chest. A gentle rock from side to side here. When you're ready, help yourself all the way up. Thank you for practicing today with me for our YoPro Fitness Challenge with the focus on twists. It's a nice and simple sequence that you can pull out throughout your week, throughout this challenge and beyond. You may notice that it aids your digestion. It can definitely help warm you up if you're feeling cold. So please enjoy, and until next time, I'll see you on the mat.